Okay, all right. Let's do that then. What you were saying is, see, at the work site is where we build the muscle for every fight, right? From winning good contract to electing good leaders, right? That's the idea that we are speaking about. Let's speak about this wage thing. Very important. Let us assume that Sister Roberts, the executive, whatever, agree on something and send it out to you and you disagree. Let's assume that. I'm just stretching. Do we have a here? I think I had a pip with 98%. We had a pip in here. Let's assume that, here. Let's assume that the union, like the teachers has a proposed contract and they send it out to the members, right? Last time we had a contract, 98% say yes, right? Let us say you disagree with it at that point in time. Can you do anything about it then? No. Not at that point. You can vote against it, but do you expect you're going to prevail? Right? So I'm working backwards, right? At this point in time, the union is going to send out to you a strong recommendation to say, please accept this, this is what we recommend, this is the best offer. So, and that will be in a package mailed to you, right? You are not going to get anything to say, look, it may not be the best. You are going to get every asset, every advantage supporting this. So at that point in time, it's unlikely that it will fail. You follow? Okay. So if we want to get a good contract, we have to work on it from now. Right? There are some argument whether we are negotiating or we are not negotiating. Right? You hear some people say well, union is not negotiating. Some people say, but negotiations are going on. Are negotiations going on?
You don't know.
So we are going to answer it. We are going to answer it. Okay. If we want to get a successful negotiation, it's a collective bargaining, true? Yes. And therefore we need management and labor, right? The union is to organize, mobilize its forces, right? Across the table you want what kind of mayor you want across the table? Somebody who is sensitive to the workers or somebody who is hostile? Sensitive to us. Right? Very important that you have somebody across the table that's sensitive to our cause. So if you want to get a proper contract that is satisfactory to the worker, you want to have somebody across the table that is sensitive. Have we done that already? Comparing the last candidates that we had, Quinn, Lothar, de Blasio, Lou, right? We selected?
Not initially.
We selected de Blasio as the mayor, right? We selected.
Lou was in the primary.
Let's do quickly. We elected
Lou in the primaries.
Let's do it quickly. Please. We elected de Blasio, right?
Yes.
Is he sympathetic to us?
Yes.
More than. Yes. Is this an important step that was taken?
Yes.
So, if we want to have a good contract, politically you did something already, true? Okay. Next step. If we are going to get an increase of pay, use percentage or use money, and we are going to get $5 per whatever, per unit, per hour, per day, per whatever, $5. But if insurance or things are increased, right, to offset that, would that make sense?
No.
Was that what the previous administration was saying? Yes. That they wanted to give back? Was that what de Blasio was saying initially?
No.
That's what he was saying initially.
That's why.
What's the position right now? What's the position right now that the unions have negotiated? What's the position right now? Will there be any give backs?
No.
Will there be any health premium increase?
No. Yes.
Will there be any health premium increase through the MLC? No. No. Is that important? No. Why you have to get that out of the way? If that did not come out of the way, and you start to negotiate the money, right, the economic agreement, then those things would subtract from it. So you have to get those things out of the way, right? So politically we have done something, true?
Yes.
Economically we have started to do things by getting the health premium out of the way. Not only did we get that out of the way, but there were some savings, right? What happened to the savings normally when you have savings? The city normally take it and put it in their budget. This time it's going to go into wage increase. You know that. You have seen that, right? You're going to go into wage increase. So the unions have been meeting as a group and going through those sorts of things to build the foundation so you can get something that is more reasonable and responsible, right? Let me just pick with one other point. The teachers just got a contract, right? I gave you, Alan printed this thing out for me, right? And the green is the 8%, right, that the teachers are getting. Did we get that 8% before?
No, we did not.
No, we'll be coming up to what we can do in lieu of that. Did we get the 8% that the teachers got? The teacher, we got an 8% that the teachers did not get. Why the teachers did not get it? I'm not going to spend much time on it. Why the teachers did not get it? After we got it, the economy, right? And Bloomberg was offering them, and they were offering the police, right? So, but nevertheless, I'm not suggesting that because the teachers got this now, we are not to get something. Because, follow me, which we all know. The teachers get step increase, right? I remember the correction officer clearly. I do not remember the teachers exactly. The correction officer started 35,000 when I checked, and they end up at 75, right around this scale. True? Right? They pay double. 35 and 35 is 70. I know. Let's use 70. They pay double. So if they pay move from this to that in 5.5 years, right? And the average 20%. So the first year they get 20% increase of pay. Next year they get 20. Next year they get 20, right? But our pay is flat. So what I'm saying, right? After the first 5 years, the teachers and these people, they pay double. So even when they get 4%, our 4% is 4% on a lower base. Their 4% may yield twice what we got. You understand? So I'm not saying that because they didn't get that 4%, and right, we are to subtract it from it. What we are saying, we have to have different arguments. You follow? Right? My argument is also that if there is a minimum and a minimum and a maximum, and we are basically at the minimum, right? But management can bring their people wherever they want. My argument is, I'm a politician. My argument is, look, there's a minimum, there's a maximum, and people climb to it. But who is responsible, who is empowered to do this?
Management empowers some.
Management is empowered to do this. So all we are saying, it should be objective, not just management to do it. It should be objective so that, let me finish. It should be objective so that we all know what's going on. You follow? Right? So another argument is, do we have some increase that we can get? Yes, it's under the control of management, right? It should be objective. What is President Obama's idea? What is de Blasio's idea about inequity? The tail off? So we are saying that we should correct this. You follow? By his own argument. This is not me. The same thing Dr. King said, right?